realize one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio.
And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
Do you have an upcoming event? Well, I encourage you to book Beyond Defense Family for an amazing experience. Beyond Defense is a talented group of men and women who have toured the world to display their talents of song and ministry. Did I forget to mention multi-award winners? They're your one-stop shop for making your event the best in the city. Book Beyond Defense today at beyonddefense.org. Click Menu, then Contact. Beyond Defense, your audience will thank you.
Beyond the fence. Beyond the fence. Beyond the fence. Beyond the fence. Benton. DB Junior. Yes, sir. I got you. Truto. You know I got you. The Jewel. Broski, you know I had to fly in on this one. G. Will. You know what it is. You see it coming like this, didn't you? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. My problems, God slaughtered them all, the harder I ball. Fighting like a scared cat, with her back against the wall. Slip, but I didn't fall. I adapted to the fall. Ignorance, I've been through it. That's why I don't want you to do it. I want to influence, it's already proven. You can be fan of a Judas, come at the land of the ruin. Who are we fooling? What are we proving? What are we doing? What are we building? What are we giving us some of our children? Build a team, not just the industry thing. We do more than this rapper sing. Beyond the fence, the family tree with the queen. We choose to worship with the king. And we protect the women by any means. And our children on everything.
Coming through the years, I want my own fight, no life. Thinking everything is alright. Turn around and see my father in the light. Back in 03, that changed my whole life. Deceiving, one brother, one mother believing. No fun on the life I'm weeping. They say things happen for a reason. I'm believing, we're fleeing. Still all but you like I'm bleeding. I'm in the probation thinking. Structures in my life do need it. Same friends up and down, can't see it. To the back, to the past, got leaving. I'm a dance of mind, I'm pleased with fresh wisdom, procrastinate meeting. A bird homies out in the heated. Said I'm a loser, I say that I'm in it. I'm in the pin, I'm left with a cheater. That friend of mine was loyal to. Was needed for Colorado, the still. Receive but never stops. And I know I keep preaching on one last twice. I never will be this smooth the floor. I won't be defeated.
Swag so magnificent, due to the omnipotent. Yes, you know it's heaven sent. Call me George Jefferson. I'm walking in your glory if I keep my eyes focusing. Never turn away from the one who first loved me, man. I go by She Will, I'm in the building, man. Good looking on the head off, the game just advanced. My focus so clearly beyond 2020. Thanks to BDF, there's a new addition to the family.
What I got in my music, principal purpose, so much that they use it. Bruise it, proving no way that I'm losing. Something I do, exposed to delusion. The BDF revolution. Wake up, ain't no more illusion. Constant to the union, we appreciate your contribution. Awaken us, sleep the time, define our bad it hurts. Conduct with metal, touch, inspire, bring it together for better men. Bring it together, be better men. All of the people in children, graduate old school veterans. Take over the nation, Taliban. Hold up the world with one hand. Shoot through the vision, it's intense. Looking at what beyond the fence.
We are beyond the fence. We are beyond the fence.
What was this one? I seen I've been drafted. Armors been fitted and heavily crafted. Run to the battle through power I blast. I do this for reals, pretend it's a strategy. Do this a classic. Read the back of the book, there's a test and I easily pass it. All the sacrifice of training, the blood and the tears, but I laugh it. Yeah, I'm a cast. I wanna speed it up. The label say slow it down. I skip my medication, tripolars traveling the speed of sound. I'm lost and now I'm found. Love you on the way up and they hate you on the way down. And it's never about the setting, it's the jewels that's in your crown. Judge.
We are beyond the fence.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio. And you better be smiling.
Beyond the fence is in the building.
Hey, welcome. Yeah. This your main man. Yes. This your main man, David Benton, and I am in the building. You know what? I'm smiling. Why? Because I have every reason to. Why? Because I'm a child of the Most High. You feel me? And that's what it is. Yes, and I have had a wonderful week. Shout out to the Elation family. We love you. We love you. We love you. You know we always pray for the Elation family. Listen, one thing about the Elation family, they keep us intact. They prayed up. Men and women of God, true kings and queens. And we know it's going down. Yes. So we're just gonna get straight to it because we're gonna have some fun tonight. Yes, we are gonna have a lot of fun tonight. So let's see who else is in the building with us. Shay Samuels, are you in the building?
Shay Samuels is in the building.
Hey.
That was, I think the crowd was waiting for more. They were waiting for more. My week was absolutely amazing. You know, we learned something every single day. Shout out to Kimmy Kim. Congratulations as well. And Lations family, we love you. But you learn something new every day, and that's what life is about. And so I've had an amazing week. Thanks for asking, David.
Well, Charlie, Shay, we're going to have us a good time tonight. I mean, I know you're ready, and I know I'm ready. You smiling, I'm smiling, the Elation family is smiling. The kings and queens, the men and women of God on Beyond the Radio, they smiling. And before we get to that, I do want to say this. Shout out to G. William Faulkner, man, for coming on last week and basically filling in for Truto. We enjoyed him. We had so much fun with him. Shout out to G. Will, his awesome single as well. Man, we are so thankful for that, brother, the diligence and just having the really, because it really take a mental strength to come on here and not having no radio experience and still come on. So that was a beautiful thing. So shout out to G. Will. Shout out to G. Will.
And to Truto.
And his single.
Truto, we're sending our prayers.
Yes, we definitely got to keep Truto in our prayers. Truto, he had loss in his family. His father-in-law, his wife's father, he passed away. Last week, and the funeral was just Saturday or Friday, and so we really want to keep Truto in prayer. So shout out to Jerry Truto Allen and his amazing wife. So many blessings. Well, Shay, you ready to get to it?
I'm ready. You know I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
ready to get to it. Hey. So before I bring, look, we got an awesome guest, and I must say this before I even bring this guest out. I had the honor to really have a one-on-one with this brother, and I'm gonna be honest, Shay. I'm gonna be honest. Like when I meet artists, me as an artist myself, and I meet other artists, for some reason they're very boastful, and so proud, and it's like in this independent thing we're in, it's like the little eye, the big eyes and little U's type thing, and everybody puffed up and trying to show their self-approval unto themselves, not instead of God, I believe, So I talked to this brother, and the brother had the most humbling spirit. And I fell in love with the brother. I said, man, I love this brother. Now, this brother right here is really awesome, man. He was like-minded. It's not too many times I can meet brothers, and they are like-minded, humble, and just, and confident in their gift. It's the difference with arrogance and confidence. I could tell he's just confident in his gift, and that's how he's supposed to be. But I can tell he's a team player. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about that phone call, I know I'm going to call many more times. And I want to consider this brother not just a brother that's about to be on the show, but I can actually say me and this brother are going to do more things. So
well, that's big, David Benton. That's big.
Hey, I'm telling you, this so kings and queens, men and women of God, behind the video, family, relations, family. Listen, I'm gonna get. Hey Shay, can I get that drum roll? Shante Smith, are you in the building? Shante Smith, are you in the building? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm just, just trying to take care of the family and handle business and protect everybody I can from this Rona.
hey, you know it's
That's
real.
The truth.
Hey, you know it's real when you give a Corona a nickname. You hear me? The Rona. Hey, when it's a nickname, that's when it's real. And only our culture gonna give it a nickname. That's what we do. We gonna give it a nickname. You know what I'm saying? We don't call people by their regular name. Like I know a guy named Man. We ain't gonna just say man. We gonna say Man. It gotta be two men.
Man.
Not one.
Oh, man, I got.
Yeah, and everybody know Man.
My little cousin named Man.
See, Man. Hey, Shay, I gotta say it, man. Shay. We know Shay.
Shout out to Man, and shout out to all the Shays.
Right.
Shout out to all the Shays.
Man, Shay, brother.
I'm so glad I didn't get that name, that nickname Shay. I'm so glad I didn't get that nickname Shay. Well, I got like Shay LaFont, I got Shay Stadium, I got stuff like that. But Shay, I don't know if I could have done that. But shout out to the Shay.
Maybe we'll do Shay Smooth.
Shay Smooth is good. See, I'm
like
not the one with the, I'm not the one with the bamboo earrings at least 2 pairs. Fendi bags with a bad attitude. I ain't that. That's not me.
No. You smooth and you cool with it. So you say smooth. Low key smooth.
Oh man,
just chill.
Yes. Shante Smith, brother. Man, it is wonderful thing, man. We blessed, man. We honored to have you right here on Beyond the Radio, man. I salute you with both hands, bro. Man, we just gonna get straight to it, man. Because our time is limited, of course, and we want people to really get a chance to know you, man. Because I personally realize that you're a phenomenal brother. So please,
thanks,
man, tell the people, man, who you are, and give your own description and where you from.
My own description? Let me see.
Your own description.
First and foremost, I'm a student. To wisdom, the word, to knowledge. That's first and foremost. Just being a student, man. I'm working on being a man. I'm a growing man. From Flint, Michigan. Up here, where it's cold. Up cold. It's cold up here, man. That's where I'm from. Born from the bottom. Like most people up here. Been through a lot of struggles, like most people do, man. But I don't know, man. I don't know how to describe myself. I just try to keep it 100 with everybody. Tell you the truth, whether it hurts your feelings or not. I try to put it in a way you can accept it. But I consider myself to be genuine. And I try to stay 100. I say 98%. I can't say I'm always 100. I take 98%. But I am who I am. In the light, in the dark, what you see is what you get, man. I don't know how to. Never been asked to describe.
Well, I
myself,
will say this, Shante. That's a good description, though. I'm honestly, you had me when you said you're a student. Man, it's so many people who really, man, it's hard to grow when you already feel that you hit your peak. When you already feel like I'm already there. And when you don't really realize there's so much more work to be done, man, you don't have room to grow.
So that was
no,
awesome
you dead.
thing.
you might as well go ahead and lay down. You dead then.
Yes.
If you can't grow no
absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Shay, I know you have some questions, Shay.
Well, I'm the one that's probably going to pull his bio out of him. So I'm going to go ahead and ask my first question. So how did you start with the music as a recording artist? What made you, is it something that you really thought about when you were younger? Like when did you cross over into gospel, or were you always gospel? So where did it start for you?
But it started probably in my foster homes, man. I was in foster homes for a lot of my younger years, man, and listening to Tupac, Biggie, Third Bass, NWA, just listen to some Dolomite too, but just grew up listening to music, man. That's what really kept me sane and able to make it through all the stuff that I had been through. It was like therapy for me, just being able to have that music. But one of my foster brothers, my cousins did music. They sung. I used to rap a little bit. Well, actually, I didn't rap. I used to try to sing first because my cousins sung, but they wouldn't let me in the group, man, because I couldn't hold a note, But me, is that my note? Yeah, man, I always wanted to sing, man. But I started in the foster home when I actually started writing. Was in the foster home. My foster brothers had a little setup down in their basement, man, and they did music. And he made beats and stuff like that. They had released a little single, and I was like, man, I this is what I want to do. I got so much to say, so much inside of me, so much pain I needed to release. So I started.
Yeah.
So I started writing in a foster home when I was about like 13 years old. In high school, we used to go around rapping, skipping schools, going up into people's lunchrooms, battling and freestyling and stuff like that. But I always had a thing for music, man. I love music. I used to come home from school even when I was a young kid, like before my father got locked up. I used to come home and he'd be sitting on the couch smoking some good herbs, listening to some Bob Marley and a lot of the old. For real, man, that was like a peaceful time in my life, man. I knew everything was good when Dad was smoking some weed. It was, and we was gonna be straight. Wasn't gonna have no problems today.
Right. I do want to ask you this, Shante. I want to ask you this, when you did turn over to the gospel realm or inspirational realm, whatever you want to call it, man. When you first put out a project, what did you learn from it? Because I'm gonna tell you, being in this business, man, I run into a lot of people who feel like as soon as they put it out, they're gonna get 1 billion views and they're gonna get rich the next day. So what did you learn?
Look.
Like what reality? What was the reality of it?
The bottom line reality was I got a lot of work to do, and a lot of studying and a lot of work, a lot of reaching out, a lot of connections to make. That's the reality. That was off rip, and that just because you dope don't mean you're gonna be you gonna make it. Because you got to grind, you got to put in work. There's a lot of people that's dope and fire, man, whether they gospel or non-gospel. I got so many dope people that I'm connected to that I know should be, out there that's not out there, that has actually even stopped doing music. But if you see, this is what I kind of look at it like. I know God put this in me. He didn't give me this skill and this talent for nothing. Now I can either get discouraged by the boundaries and everything that it's going to take to keep pushing, or I can just keep pushing because I know that's what God put in me. I can't let it go to waste. So that's what I would say. Don't let if God gave it to you, He gave it to you for a reason. Don't let it go to waste. Keep pushing and keep grinding. Even if you just touch one soul, I don't care if you just sold five records. If that's your purpose, that's your purpose. But keep doing it. Don't just sit up. Don't sit on your gift. Don't do that.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Have there ever been a time of discouragement for
you?
Man,
I'm discouraged right now. Shoot.
Yeah, you're about right. You're about right, David. He's one of us. Yes.
Yeah, I told you. I couldn't wait to get him on the show. He's one that I was like, man, I'm really excited to have this brother on the show, man. I knew for a fact we was gonna have a lot of fun with him. So Shay, it's back to you, Shay.
Yeah, let me first tell you that I'm really enjoying just the transparency. To David's point, there's a lot of artists, being independent / mainstream artists ourselves. It's like you find a lot of people who they already have made it, right? As an artist, I would go to events and people would be in the green rooms. They would ask when we first go in, like, do you want to be in the green room or do you want to be out in the service? And I would say, I'll be out in the service. Why would I be in the green room? If there's a change in something, I want to be aware, and you got me here to be with the people. So how touchable do you feel an artist needs to be to the audience or support or what we would call a fan base?
Man, me personally, I am a fan with the fans. I don't know how to put it. Like I'm a youth pastor, and whenever I get invited to speak, you know how they invite you up to the pulpit. You go sit up there with your little suit on, and I don't do that. I need to be down there with the people, listening and eating, because I'm not bigger or better than you are. I don't know it all. I still need to eat, so I don't sit in pulpits. And they be looking at me crazy. They be trying to force me to get up in the pulpit. No, man, I'm sitting down here with the people. I'm with the people. I'm one of them. When it's my turn to do what I do, I do what I do. But man, I have to be available. If I ain't available, then what am I doing?
Yeah. And how important do you think that is as an artist too, though? How important do you think it is to always be engaged with those who support you?
Man, that's what builds a brand, in my opinion. I think that's the most important thing, is that connection and that relationship. If people can relate to you, people can connect to you, people feel like they know you, that's what builds bonds. That's what, when people like you, they might, okay, yeah, I like them, and keep on moving. But if they got a relationship with you, they feel like they know you personally, they connect with you, and that's on a whole nother level. So I think that's very important.
Yeah, and the reason I ask that is because, as artists, again, I may connect with an artist at an event. David may connect with an artist at an event. I don't know if you guys have ever had this, but I've had artists actually tell me to go to their fan page. Like, I want to connect with you because we do the same thing and I want to support you, right? I mean, have you experienced that yet, where they will actually tell you to go to the fan page? And I did a post about that one time. I'm like, don't send me to your fan page. But we've gotten so big on ourselves that we don't even want to connect with the people who are supposed to be supporting us. So how do you feel about that?
Man, to each his own, man. Some people be smelling themselves, man. And in my opinion, God see that, and the people see that. And, eventually, that stuff will catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? When you all walking around like you, the big T, like you said, you the first family, you the head family, and everybody else is peasants. Oh, no, bro. I wouldn't rock with you no way.
Right. I want to ask you then, Shante, as a rapper, man, because, especially a gospel rapper, man, being in the CHH community, it's like a bad stigma at times. As a rapper, because singers just get more props. That's just the reality.
Hey,
so
now, hold on now.
Hey, I'm trying to give you your props, Shay. I said singers get more props. I said singers get more props, Shay.
Yeah.
Do you want the props or not, Shay? Shay,
I want them. Give them to me.
Okay, Shay, I do rap now. Do I have to make a diss song about you? I'm just saying. Should I make a diss song about you, Shay? All right. So back to my point that I was trying to make, Shay, now. Elation, beyond the fence, beyond the radio. Kings and queens, men and women of God, pray for Shay Samuels, y'all.
I do this to him all the time. I do this to him all the time.
Did you hear Shante talk about Tupac? Did you hear the man say, I used to listen to Tupac. Hey, you heard a song called Hit 'Em Up, Shay? Hey, you heard a song called Hit 'Em Up? I think you need to go and listen to the song called Hit 'Em Up, Shay.
That's on my list.
I'm going to go back to my question. All right. So, Shantae, brother.
Yes, sir.
Because you said you're a youth pastor as well. So, being in the rap community, man, the message as a youth pastor and being able to have that gift to influence the youth in your lyrics. Because here's the reality: a lot of people don't get saved like literally through the song. They can be motivated and encouraged and be in that realm of people, and they can get saved like as far as being around certain people. And when they go to the church to be able to study and learn and be around some awesome people, that's how they end up getting saved. But of course, you can make an impact. So when you writing your lyrics as an artist and how you bring yourself, what is your ultimate goal for even rapping in the first place as a CHH artist?
My ultimate goal is to enlighten, period. Whether it's, about God or it's about circumstances in your life, your identity. We out here struggling with a lot of stuff, man. And, my goal ain't just to beat you upside the head with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to encourage you, to motivate you, to enlighten you, to give you something that can sustain you, through rough times, through hard times. Yeah, man, it ain't just like, I don't know. My goal is to uplift you and to show you who you are, who you could be, and to give you some food for the soul.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Shay?
That's good. Shantae, I was going to ask you, so DWGN, we got connected with you through Donna Walton. Shout out to Donna Walton and DWGN Radio and Radio Alliance. And Tony Kelly. And to Mr. North. Yeah, shout out to them. So how did you get connected with them in the short period of time that we do have? We go to a music break at 10:30. So how did you get connected with Donna Walton?
Well, I had one of my boys that's on my album, Pat. He told me to sign up for this site called Number One Music, and I ended up putting my music and stuff up on this site. And she found me through there, and then shot me a little message, and I responded to her, and we had just started kicking it. She was telling me about some things that she was putting together, her coalition and everything like that, and asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. And of course, I want to be a part of everything. Anybody got anything popping off, I'm on it. If I can support it, I can support it. If
That's
it can help me, it can help me. If it can't, it can't. But I can still help.
That's a good thing, and congratulations because you're doing her first. You're doing her first holiday Thanksgiving event as well. So shout out to you for being a part of that. And again, to Donna Walton and her group for allowing independent artists on such a coalition. Check her out at Donna Walton on Facebook and Indie Radio Alliance, www.dwgn.com.
Yeah, if you don't know, Miss Donna be busting her tail. She be grinding, man. For real.
Yes.
I got mad love and respect for my sister.
Shout out to Donna Walton.
Shout out to Donna Walton. Man, I talked to her that time, and I was like, I like her. She's cool. And Shay always talks so much about her. I was like, I felt that they've been knowing each other for years, and they haven't. It's like, okay.
Everybody needs a guardian angel, and honestly, I check up on her just to make sure that she's getting rest. I'll just send a text every now and then just to check in, because like you said, Shantae, she works so hard, and everyone's pulling and pushing and doing all of that. We just need to make sure at times we're checking on one another to be sure that rest is taking place as well.
Yeah.
We got to go to this music break here, and we got a couple of selections by Shantae Smith. Man, they going in. I listened to them. and what is church dance and man to man? Is them the correct ones, right?
I don't know which one you're playing, but yeah, both of them are songs.
Well, hey, let's go to the music break. So y'all, you know what time it is, Shay. So where the music? Where the music?
Yeah, that's right there.
Turn my music up, time to get it in, I gotta give it up, all week long, I've been going through, I gotta shout it out, time to let the spirit loose, now you can look at me funny, I'm trying to get mine, I don't need nobody to help me, I'm doing just fine, 1 foot in and you move it all around, trying to stomp on the devil, stomp on the devil, now jump to the heavens, jump to the heavens, all them burdens weighing me down, I shake them off, all praise to the king of the crown, cause he the boss, you can call me hater right now, I'm leaving saucy, praises are weapons, and that's why we dancing, the Lord's been good to me. Now ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party while we rock to the G.O.D. Now give it up to him. Go on and have church. Move your legs around like it just don't work. Keep church saying. Go on and have church. Move your arms around like you're going berserk. Jump around the altar. Shout around the altar. Run around the altar. Give praise to the Father. Praise is our weapon. We love rapping Jesus. We dance in the spirit. The like I can hear it. You can praise God by clapping with your hands. You don't have to be afraid, you can do the dance. Freedom and the liberty is something that he put in me. Now I'm in the church like I can see the enemy. I ride around town with the windows rolled down. Bumping Jesus music, all my hood brothers know now. When I come around, I'ma bring the truth now. I used to be in clubs acting like I'm so down. Shorty wanna dance, I'ma chill fam. Now I'm in the church looking for my every chance. When the beat drop, I'ma be like Petey Pablo. Raising hands up high to the ceiling, I go wherever that the spirit wanna lead. I do break dance while you in the sea. Know the rock now, can't condemn me. Getting down to the sound of the G.O.D. Go on and have church. Move your legs around like it just don't work. Keep church saying. Go on and have church. Move your arms around like you're going berserk. Jump around the altar. Shout around the altar. Run around the altar. Give praise to the Father. Praise is our weapon. We love rapping Jesus. We dance in the spirit. The like I can hear it. It's official. The king is in the house. Calling all praises and dances to the high. We ain't of the world, we trying to take it over. You ain't about that life, I suggest you move over. The Lord is the strength of my life. I'ma dance, I'ma praise, I'ma worship all night. He's exalted. Yeah, I'ma praise until I'm exhausted. Don't let the rocks cry out. Keep them heads bobbing. I'm talking bobblehead. Get the elbow popping, or you can walk with it. What the usher gave, the first lady feeling it. The deacons on the wall and the mother boys worshiping. The praises are weapons, so that's why we dancing. The Lord's been good to me. Now ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party while we rock to the G.O.D. Now give it up to him. Go on and have church. Move your legs around like it just don't work. Keep church saying. Go on and have church. Move your arms around like you're going berserk. Jump around the altar. Shout around the altar. Run around the altar. Give praise to the Father. Praise is our weapon. We love rapping Jesus. We dance in the spirit till like I can hear it. Get involved, can't shake the feeling. I'm a real man, I'ma cover all my children. Started from the bottom, I'ma show them where the top at. And you ain't gotta ask where your pops at. Man to man, calling all men to be there. Man, we gotta teach them to be there. Let's get involved, gotta get involved, can't shake the feeling. I'm a real man, I'ma cover all my children. Started from the bottom, I'ma show them where the top at. And you ain't gotta ask where your pops at. Man to man, calling all men to be there. Man, we gotta teach them to be there. she bugging. It's the only life he knows, so he gotta get it. He came up without a father figure. Really? The same cycle revolve. Pause. A rebel without a cause. Man, these babies need love only a father can give. If you don't give it to them, show enough. The streets will. Gotta use what they got to get what they want. Depending on what you gave, your baby could be a diamond from the bottom to the top. Yep, that's how I came up. Dang, they found the reason that man go through the same stuff. I think you're thinking that they better off without you. Man, a man that can't do it without you. Time to get involved, can't shake the feeling. I'm a real man, I'ma cover all my children. Started from the bottom, I'ma show them where the top at. And you ain't gotta ask where your pop's at. Man, a man, calling all men to be there. Man, we gotta teach them to be there. Let's get involved, time to get involved, can't shake the feeling. I'm a real man, I'ma cover all my children. Started from the bottom, I'ma show them where the top at. And you ain't gotta ask where your pop's at. Man, a man, calling all men to be there. Man, we gotta teach them to be there. Let's get involved. In his eyes while he's sitting on the stoop, watching the rollers roll by, but none of them was you. Shed so many tears, year after year. If he had one wish, man, his daddy would appear. Tell him that he loved, tell him that he missed, tell him that he never leave. Put that on the scripture. But it's a cold world, pops the Rolling Stone. Came up rough and grew up strong. Had the wrong definition of a man. Money over everything, trying to get the better things. Tuck it back and let it clean. The code that he lived by. Fresh on the outside, dead on the inside. Never knew the real, miseducated a young thug. Streets showed him love, but he paid with blood. Never had a chance to live restitution. All he really needed was you to come through for him. Time to get involved, can't shake the feeling. I'm a real man, I'ma cover all my children. Started from the bottom, I'ma show them where the top at. And you ain't gotta ask where your pop's at. Man, a man, calling all men to be there. Man, we gotta teach them to be there. Let's get involved, time to get involved, can't shake the feeling. I'm a real man, I'ma cover all my children. Started from the bottom, I'ma show them where the top at. And you ain't gotta ask where your pop's at. Man, a man, calling all men to be there. Man, we gotta teach them to be there. Let's get involved. Beautiful with smart. Mama taught her the game, but never showed her a heart. It was something about Shorty, reminded her of her daddy. Daddy had a heavy hand, so mama remarried. She was trapped in the middle of disputes. Daddy walked away and chucked Shorty the deuces. Truth is, love hurt and Shorty paid the price. Mama said, forget about it, move on with your life. Time moved on, he was just a memory. Shorty grew up with mistaken identity. Love with her body, she liked affection. Back page description, introduced to addiction. Anger filled her heart, she was filled with resentment. Absentee daddy destroying all our children. I need to holler at you, let me talk. Man to man, she need to pour out her heart to you. Time to get involved, can't shake the feeling. I'm a real man, I'ma cover all my children. Started from the bottom, I'ma show them where the top at. And you ain't gotta ask where your pop's at. Man to man, calling all men to be there. Man, we gotta teach them to be there. Let's get involved, time to get involved, can't shake the feeling. I'm a real man, I'ma cover all my children. Started from the bottom, I'ma show them where the top at. And you ain't gotta ask where your pop's at. Man to man, calling all men to be there. Man, we gotta teach them to be there. Let's get involved.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio, and you better be smiling.
Beyond the fences in the building.
Yes, welcome back to Beyond the Radio with your main man, David Benton, and co-host Shay Samuels. We do want to give a great big shout-out to our two other co-hosts, Jerry Truto Allen, keep them in your prayers, and William Faulkner, a.k.a. G. Will, Beyond the Fence artist. If you're just tuning in, we're with recording artist Shantae Smith, and you just heard both of his amazing songs. Y'all, I was over here jamming. I was over here feeding. So let's go ahead and get into our sponsors. We want to give a great big shout out to Paula G, Voice Lady Wisdom After Midnight. If you are listening to our show regularly, you will hear the commercial at the beginning. If you're looking for a good voiceover, please reach out to Paula G, Lady Wisdom After Midnight at www.paulagvoice.com. Also, Soul Sisters Naturals. You can find them on Facebook at Soul Sisters, that's SISTAHS Naturals, where you can get all of your body supply needs. Body butters, moisturizers, hair moisturizers, incense, body oils, you name it, they have it. Go to the page. Make sure you subscribe to the page and make sure you let them know that Beyond the Fence sent you. Also, graphic designs by Truto at www.beyondthefence.org. If you are looking for a new logo, shirt designs, anything that you are looking for to build your brand, creative graphic designs, they have it. So make sure you register at www.beyondthefence.org for more information. Also, Test Hair Braiding at 5910 Kirkwood Highway in Wilmington, Delaware. Ladies, I keep saying it, we are in the midst of a pandemic. Everybody's getting their hair braided up or sewn in, so make sure you visit them if you are in the Wilmington, Delaware area, or you are riding through. Make sure you let them know that Beyond the Fence sent you. But last but not least, let's talk business consulting, strategy, and coaching group, the Beyond the Fence expansion.
Bling,
yes,
bling.
We are doing it up. Bling, bling. We are doing it up. You guys know that we are all about building leaders. If you are building a new business, if you are needing to re-strategize, if you are doing something that you just want somebody to help you either coach you or consult you through, let's talk business. Reach out to us at aboutbuildingleaders@gmail.com. Shout out to all the sponsors, and don't forget to tell them that Beyond the Fence sent you. David Benton, back to you.
Yes. Thank you so much for that, for the sponsors, Shay, and thank you for the sponsors. Like, we really appreciate it, and shout out to them, and much love and respect for that. But let's get back, man. We got an awesome guest. You just tuning in. We got an awesome guest, Shantae Smith. Man, Shantae, man, you just had 2 songs. Tell us about those songs, bro. Tell us what inspired you to write both of those songs.
Well, can you hear me? Am I live?
Yes, sir.
We there? All right.
Good, live.
All right. Well, Church Dance, man. I wrote Church Dance because, you know, when I first got saved, man, I really struggled doing music, period, because I didn't feel like the music was hitting me, or even it was like you can go to the club and get it in, but you go to church, it's like, oh man. So Church Dance, I wanted to create something that we could have fun to, man, and just have a good time, you know, in the spirit. You know, kids can enjoy it, they can dance. You know, David danced up out his clothes. We can dance in church. Come on, now, quit tripping. So that's why I came up with Church Dance. But the Man to Man, one of my guys runs a group called Involved Dads, working with fathers, you know, who trying to be a part of their kids' life, man, and they having struggles and stuff like that. So I originally started crafting that song for him. But, of course, when you're crafting for somebody else, it's always going to be about what my experiences and stuff like that. So that's when I started writing that Man to Man and really diving into the issues that I had growing up, and kind of laid it out there, you know, in that fashion. But just, you know, man, we got to be a part of our kids' lives, man, no matter what's going on. My dad went away for 25 years, you know, and I didn't want to have that with my children, so that's really what it was about. Is what I'm going to do different, you know, in my kids' life. You know, teaching them to be entrepreneurs, teaching them to be business owners, not just going to school to work for somebody. But no, let's get some wealth. Let's do it for real. So that's kind of what that was about. Me just making sure that I be there for my kids and encouraging other fathers to be there for their children because they need us.
Absolutely. Shantae, man, man, I want you to tell the audience, man, where can they find your music? How can they connect with you?
Well, you can check it out. It's on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, all the major setups under Shantae Smith. You can swing over to the YouTube page and subscribe over there. That's Shantae Smith. My Facebook page is under Lazarus Music. But I'm going to be switching that to Shantae Smith, too, trying to brand everything correctly. But, yeah, check it out, man. You know, add me to your playlist. Show brother some love.
Yes, and Shantae is spelled Shanta.
Yes, sir.
So, y'all check that. Yes. So, man, we only have, you got us hyped right now, bro. Like, for real, man, we really do appreciate you. We got 15 minutes, but one thing what we always want to do, we love to have fun, but, man, we have to bless the people. We do want to teach and help because we always want people to become a better version of themselves every day. Use the principles of Scripture to bless the masses. So tonight, man, we thank you for staying on with us too, Shantae, man. Thank you for that, brother. Tonight, man, we want to talk about women in power. And the reason why I want to talk about women in power is because I'm a man, and I know who I am. I'm comfortable.
Yes,
so I have no problem with women that have power because women are powerful. And what made me think of this was because we have a vice president who really just broke records. Not only is she a woman vice president, but she's black. So I don't even want to say a black one. I want to say a black person that's a vice president, and also a woman who's a vice president. So she broke many barriers.
Yes.
So shout out to Vice President Harris. Shay, I'm gonna let you start that out because I know as a woman yourself, an entrepreneur, how did you feel about that? Because you know what, to be honest, as a man, there's a big stereotype, and we feel that the women, shouldn't be in power because women can be emotional, and that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? But we wanna change that narrative. So as a woman yourself, Shay, a black woman, with that, what went through your mind when Ms. Harris became the vice president?
The first thing is really just how much the world has changed. You know, when you go all the way back before our time, women had to fight for a lot of rights. And not only did the women have to fight for rights, but as an African-American woman, we had to fight for a number of our own freedoms. So forget the rights for a second, just even freedom. Like you said, I've been in a number of leadership roles where I've personally had to work harder than my counterpart peers who were Caucasian just because I was African-American or am African-American. Same skill set, sometimes not, maybe more, education-wise, maybe more. But I've always felt, and, I've said this before on the show, that I was like triple the threat. 1, because I was African-American. 2, because I was a woman. 3, because I was young. And I was up against a number of women who were older in the same industry. But when Vice President Harris won, it showed that boundaries can be broken. And it shows that if we can come together, it shows the multitude of what can be done. And so I think she gives a lot of women hope that, we really do have purpose on this earth, and we have purpose that lives and resides in us. And she broke that boundary. So that's how I felt when I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, to us men, especially us men, this is what I would encourage the men to understand. about a woman that's being in that type of position. We could take it back to the Book of Judges. Deborah, who was a prophetess of God, she was the fourth judge in Israel, and the only female judge mentioned in the Bible. And certainly, since she was from Lebanon, they feel that she was married to Lebanon. So it's recorded that she was married to Lebanon. So having him as a man of standard and character, and have his wife the judge over Israel, the beautiful part about it is this: what we all have to realize. This is how much we have to understand that God is in control of situations. When Barak had everything you want to pronounce it, he came to Deborah. Deborah had already prophesied to him to go fight. God is going to hand it over to you. But the fear set in, and he felt comfortable with Deborah coming with him. So when Barak went, he said, "Deborah, come with me." And she said, "All right, now, I'm warning you. If I come with you, God is going to hand this over to the woman." So they went. They had victory. They sang. It happened just the way Deborah prophesied it to Barak. God handed over to Deborah, and she judged. She was a judge. So she had a lot of power, and we have to understand that the moral of the story is God gave a direction through one. Now watch this. Gave the direction through the woman. That was powerful in itself. See? God spoke through the woman. See? To the man. That was powerful. But watch this. The man rejected the voice of God coming through the woman. And when he rejected the voice of God coming through that woman, which was powerful, God said, "Well, hey, I got to give it to the one that I spoke to." That's what happened. Shantae, man, we as a man yourself, having a woman empowered and having her in that Deborah-like position, how much does this mean to you as a man? A black
man, it's not only I try to see past color, but just having a woman in general is powerful, because in reality, if you even go back to the roots of hip hop and just about everything, what you will find is a woman behind the scenes, really running things, really holding it together. Matter of fact, when you take a look at our communities, the women are the ones who are raising the children, raising the men, and then they hand them off to their daddies when they a little older. But the women are the ones who's nurturing them. They the ones that's installing and kind of raising the young men and who they should be until they pass them off to their dad. But women have always been in power, in my opinion. Behind the scenes, men are just too full of themselves sometimes to recognize them as our helpmates versus somebody that's underneath us. You know what I'm saying? But they working side by side, and half of the time in the background holding it down. So I don't expect nothing different from this situation, and I think that's what a lot of the other people are kind of scared of, because they know, oh man, they got a black woman in power, man. She gonna be back there. Joe, do this. Joe, do that. Joe. Yeah, she gonna be pretty much running that thing. We know that.
Sure is. Now, Joe, Joe, you know you need to sign that.
flat
Joe,
out.
Don't sign that.
Don't do that. Joe, sit down.
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's definitely a beautiful thing. And the reality is, man, it's important for us to love everyone, but the reason why I bring up the black thing, because the reality is out of all these years that we've been here, this is the first time. So it's like, we haven't gotten much here in America, and we only own 1% of wealth. We only own 1% of wealth. So with that being said, man, as a black man, I'm going to represent. I'm not going to sit up here and make myself, dumb myself down like I'm not excited for this black woman. Yes, I'm excited. Power to the people. I got both of my feet.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
I do.
I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely excited. Don't get it twisted.
But we haven't got much here in America. So I got my fists held high, and I'm thankful. So this is a time for us as black people. We really got to focus, come together in love, not come together in fight in violence, but fight in love. And we definitely have to stop fighting amongst each other so we can understand that us correlating together will help build stability for the ones who's coming after us. Because the younger generation, they see us. And we complain about the younger generation, and we're not understanding we're the generation that corrupted that generation.
Yes, sir.
We did it. Those are our children. So it's like, man, why are y'all complaining about our children? We did a terrible job. So now it's we want to have a paradigm shift. Now we want to sit up and she didn't go to Yale. She didn't go to Harvard. She went to a little regular school, a little college. And that shows that at least what I say with America, I appreciate that because it does show a lot of change. It does show that as long as you work hard and trust and believe, of course, man, like what's understood don't got to be explained. We know you got to believe in God. Yeah. It's important. Yeah. But you definitely have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in your gifts that God has given you, then it definitely, you can get sidetracked with life. Shay, I'm handing it back.
Yeah. Can I say something real quick, bro?
Absolutely.
We got to stop looking at ourselves as minorities because the way we think is going to dictate how we approach, wealth, how we approach, everything that we're trying to do. We're not the minorities. We might be small in numbers over here, but in throughout the world, we're the majority. And it's the 1% that's controlling everything by how we think. So if we change how we see ourselves, and if we continue to see ourselves as a minority, we're gonna always be the minority. We the majority. Matter of fact, we were the first ones here on this earth. These are our little brothers and sisters. They come from us, But we have to unite. We have to unite as people here. If you look at any other race that came over here, the reason why they're more successful is because they have united, and that's where we struggle at. But we the majority. I just wanted to say that.
Now we are, but that's the point. That's the point I'm making. Like that's the sad part about it, bro. Like we're really the majority, but we only now the 1% you're talking about. I know this the billionaires. The one who really control a lot of what's going on. But here's what's sad: we the majority in the world, but we only own 1% of wealth. So that sucks. So somewhere we went wrong. So now that's where we got to really get back to the essence of our thinking. You know what I'm saying? So so we own less than 1% as black people. That's a fact. So, but I know
it's that colonization.
Yes. So we have a couple of minutes, man. Shout out to you, brother. Shay, you have any closing words before we close out for the night? Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes. I just want to say, Shantae, continue to do what you've been doing and keep pushing. It was definitely an honor and a blessing for us to have you on tonight. I do want people to connect with you and be sure that they subscribe to your channel. And we're looking forward to having you back on the show as your career unfolds and you keep doing what you're doing. And then to Kamala Harris, listen, I just want to say, because I know that we are going to declare that the airways open up every state, city, country. Alicia's Radio is going to go, if not already, international. I think we are already, but shout out to you and all that you are going to do and all that you've had to endure to get to this point. I'm really, really happy about the strides that had to take place. And so, as always, continue to listen to Beyond the Radio. Make sure you guys tune in next week. Make sure you guys show Shantae Smith some love, and make sure you visit the Beyond the Radio page on Facebook. Facebook. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and visit us on our website at www.beyondthefence.org. As David Benton would say, we love you guys, and we thank you so much for tuning in every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Shout out to all the women in power. Y'all keep doing what you do, and we love you, and I salute you with both hands.
Yeah.
Where the music at? 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 Michael Jackson.
Hey.
Turn my music up, time to get it in, I gotta give it up, all week long, I've been going through, I gotta shout it out, time to let the spirit loose, now you can look at me funny, I'm trying to get mine, I don't need nobody to help me, I'm doing just fine, one foot in and you move it all around, trying to stomp on the devil, stomp on the devil, now jump to the heavens, jump to the heavens, all them burdens weighing me down, I shake them off, all praise to the king of the crown, cause he the boss, you can call me hater right now, I'm leaving salty, praises are weapons, and that's why we dancing, the Lord's been good to me. Now ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party while we rock to the G.O.D. Now give it up to him. Go on and have church, move your legs around like it just don't work. Keep church saying, go on and have church, move your arms around like you're going berserk. Jump around the altar, shout around the altar, run around the altar, give praise to the Father. Praise is our weapon, we love repping Jesus, we dance in the spirit till I can hear it. You can praise God by clapping with your hands. You don't have to be afraid, you can do the dance. Freedom and the liberty is something that he put in me. Now I'm in the church like I can see the enemy. I ride around town with the windows rolled down, bumping Jesus music, all my hood brothers know now. When I come around, I'ma bring the truth now. I used to be in clubs acting like I'm so down. Shorty wanna dance, I'ma chill fam. Now I'm in the church looking for my every chance. When the beat drop, I'ma be like Petey Pablo, raising hands up high to the ceiling. I go wherever that the spirit wanna lead. I do break dance while you in the sea. Know the rock now, can't condemn me. Getting down to the sound of the G.O.D. Go on and have church, move your legs around like it just don't work. Keep church saying, go on and have church, move your arms around like you're going berserk. Jump around the altar, shout around the altar, run around the altar, give praise to the Father. Praise is our weapon, we love repping Jesus, we dance in the spirit till I can hear it. It's official, the king is in the house. Calling all praises and dances to the high. We ain't of the world, we trying to take it over. You ain't about that life, I suggest you move over. The Lord is the strength of my life. I'ma dance, I'ma praise, I'ma worship all night. He's exalted. Yeah, I'ma praise until I'm exhausted. Don't let the rocks cry out. Keep them heads bobbing. I'm talking bobblehead. Get the elbow popping, or you can walk with it. What the usher gave, the first lady feeling it. The diggings on the wall and the mother boys worshiping. Praise is our weapon, so that's why we dancing. The Lord's been good to me. Now ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party while we rock to the G.O.D. Now give it up to him. Go on and have church, move your legs around like it just don't work. Keep church saying, go on and have church, move your arms around like you're going berserk. Jump around the altar, shout around the altar, run around the altar, give praise to the Father. Praise is our weapon, we love repping Jesus, we dance in the spirit till I can hear it.